Okay, Mario once again, and this is one of my printers that is doing the seat for the half-scale MIA Quicksilver style RC Ultralight. You can see how huge this thing is. It's taking all the pretty much all the footprint of the plate, the build plate, and it'll probably hit the bottom here once this seat is done. This seat is basically, let me just get this. This is basically this seat here, and this is a this is not a perfect print. This is just a sample here, but it's this one is done in quarter scale, so it's twice as big. You can see how big this thing is coming out. You know, it's twice as wide, and it'll be twice as high as this. The way I'm printing this this particular part is it's like this. I had to angle it in order to get it. I had to angle this little on an angle like this with supports at the bottom. That's what this is showing. You know, all that round. Actually, that's the base of the seat, but underneath there are supports that follow the circles all the way down. So there's quite a bit of waste of support material here. I could have done this in sections and just assembled it with bolts, or maybe I don't like gluing things, you know, the parts like this, but I could have done with just a bolt-on assembly. But I decided to just go ahead and let it print. So it's quite a big part. The amount of time according to my slicer was 32 hours. I already have gone through a good, I would say, probably half that time. So I started this last night, a little bit late at night. It's been running since at the regular speed that you see it running here. And the reason for this running at that speed is because if I run this machine a little too fast, it tends to not print right. Considering that my fans are not working on this one here, I think my board's got a couple fried MOSFETs that drive the fans, both fans on the side, or maybe it's just one MOSFET that drives both fans. So that's and I really didn't want to take this machine apart to just fix the fans. So I'm just letting this go really slow and let it print just with natural airflow here. I do have a fan on top of me here that's cooling this room here and cooling this area here. So that's providing at least some ventilation, you know, to cool the print without relying on these fans that are not working. But yeah, so far so good, and I'm just trying to be patient and just let this complete. Once this is completed, I'll put it on the airframe, and we'll see how that looks. The pilot should be able to also go there, and you know, it'll start to come together a little bit better. And since I'm talking about this project, this is the frame. I started to you know, work on the tail section right there. Right now it's just holding on its own by just balancing itself the way I have it here. I still have to create the rods, you know, that support the back, you know, the typical carbon rods. These are two rods that come from that point to that point, you know, the typical way that I designed this aircraft here. The real Quicksilver does not have those rods, and that's kind of the way I've been doing mine. You know, since I started doing this, you can see the front end is pretty much complete. I'm just waiting for some new hardware to come in because the bolts that I'm using here are a little too long, and I don't have the one that goes all the way through the wheel axle. I'm using a combination of quarter 20 by 1024 screws and bolts here to do this assembly here. But you can see how it's beginning to take a little bit of shape here. My next video will probably have this already built, you know, with all the rest of the framing, maybe even the rudder section, possibly even the horizontal stabilizer and elevator, and we'll have the seat. But I'm definitely going to show in my next video the seat assembled here with a pilot that's been just waiting for this to be completed so he can get installed on the airframe here. Mario, once again, stay tuned for more on this particular project. It's quite a monstrous of a project, but it's kind of fun.